Second round of emotional reunions for North and South Korean families began Sunday. Some of the families had been separated for up to 6 decades. These reunions were arranged after impoverished North Korea recently began calling for better ties with South Korea. The 3-year Korean War that ended with an armistice in 1953 separated millions from their loved ones. Our Seoul correspondent Hahm had a chance to meet some South Koreans before their journey north. He explored what 60 years of being apart from close relatives really means.
81-year-old Chang Chun was born in the current-day DPRK, but he hasn't visited his hometown for nearly 7 decades. That's because Chang is among thousands of Korean families that were split up by the 1950 to 53 Korean War.
When I close my eyes, vivid memories of my hometown's landscape appear in my head like a movie.
Chang was separated from his brother during the war. His fondest memory of him is fishing together at a nearby stream. To this day, Chang has promised himself that they will someday reunite.
I'm not going to die until I see my brother. I won't die. Even if I do, I'd rather die with my eyes open.
Through the years, Chang wasn't sure if his brother was still alive. But when he received a handwritten letter from his younger sibling 7 years ago through a contact in Beijing, he knew he couldn't give up hope. Cross-border civilian contact with the DPRK is strictly banned in South Korea, and time is running out for people like Chang. Since 2000, South Korea and the DPRK have held over a dozen rounds of family reunions. But the event has been on hold since 2010 because of political tensions. Of the hundreds of thousands of South Koreans that have signed up to take part in family reunions, just over half are still alive. Like 86-year-old Hong Shin-ja, who lies in a hospital bed in central Seoul. She suffers from a back ailment, but that isn't stopping her from reuniting with her sister.
I'm grateful that my sister has been able to stay alive like myself to allow this meeting to occur.
The last time she saw her sister, Hong was leaving the house to take care of some business. When she returned, her sister was gone. Over the years, Hong was able to find out through a distant relative in China that her sister was alive and well.
I would like to bring my sister back home with me, but I know I can't. They won't even let us spend the night together during the reunion.
The South Korean Red Cross selects reunion participants randomly from a list of applicants, with preference given to those of old age. Officials must then conduct a search to locate relatives across the border. Those lucky enough will have less than a week to make up for nearly a lifetime of separation.
When I got the call, I was elated. I joked with my wife that I had won the lottery.
Once the reunions are over, family members will have to go their separate ways on either side of the border. And for people like Chang, this may be their final goodbye.
Think about it. I also have a hometown, and I have family too.
Hahm for CCTV, Seoul.